Hi.
Hi. Welcome to
there.
the selfie. Welcome to Zero Field of View.
Welcome to My Nights at Freddy's map showcase and download.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you guys have been talking about that, haven't you? You've been wondering where that was. So we're here to give it to you.
Yeah, we're gonna give it to you real good, and we're also going to talk about My Nights at Freddy's season 3 a little bit as well. And yeah, I guess we should just get into it.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have some fun. So, welcome to My Nights at Freddy's Factory.
Yeah.
We never actually came up with a real name for the factory. It's just like the Freddy Fazbear's factory. It's called The Factory. Copyright.
I'm gonna call it Nightmare Fuel. Like Nightmare Fuel? Works for me. Yeah.
All right. Well,
so you can like do the guided tour thing, and then when the redstone needs to be shown off, I'll go ahead and I'll do that.
All right.
And yeah. But one main thing that we do want to mention is that this map has been configured to work on vanilla Minecraft.
Yeah, it's entirely vanilla.
So the requirements of custom NPCs that we had is not there. That does limit the map a little bit, but we figured that it would be best to have the map be in vanilla so that you guys could toy around with it for yourselves and, you know, see what you want to do with it. There you go.
That's all you got to do. You just download the map. I think even the map's going to become bundled with the resource pack if we can figure out how to do that.
Yeah, I know how to make it load automatically for single player, but otherwise they would need to like
download it for multiplayer.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, for single player, then I'll set that up.
All right, cool. Well, welcome to the lobby. As you can tell, almost everything looks about normal. We've changed the couches to a very nice, comfortable pair of stairs.
Those couches derped out anyways. They were such a pain in the neck to work with in the series. The couches that were here suffered from some kind of bug that caused them to blink unless you put an invisible NPC on them.
Yeah, they would go transparent. It was really, really ugly. And luckily, I think we managed to get a few recordings where they didn't do that. So that's what we were doing. Basically, we were trying to avoid looking over in this direction the whole time.
Yeah, actually, I think it would happen if you would get close and look at them. So, like, we're just avoiding the area at all costs.
Yeah. So, if we run over here, we still got Vinny's travel poster up on the wall. That was a lot of fun to make.
And we still have the entire camera system as well. That's all.
So, I mean, the map works. The map works fine. In fact, we'll go to the Redstone room, and you'll have a lot of fun there to show everyone all the toys and stuff. Yeah. So we've got this here, and, you can stand up here, and you see even got the monitor screen. You can check on the cameras. So it still works. I'm doing it right now. Look at that.
Oh God, I watched you change into your character, your other character. It was horrifying.
Oh yeah, and when you look at the monitors, you turn into me and Ant. Isn't that great, guys?
Yep. We had to change the tables on this one because they were custom NPCs, but this works good enough, I guess.
They look fine. The rare 8-leg table.
Yeah. A little bit.
It has really good support though. You'll never have that break.
Yeah, never. I mean, and the thing's 1.5 feet thick,
Yeah, it's a thick, heavy table.
The table weighs like 800 pounds or something.
Drop it on someone to kill them. So the R&D room, this is going to show you a little bit of the limitations. So we're here in the R&D room, and there's not as much stuff. It's not as populated because a lot of those things we had up there were just NPCs that we had as standalone models. Yep. If you notice something about Vinny, she looks a little off. Did I say Vinny?
Yeah, you totally did. That's Vixie.
This is Vixie. I invented Vixie. How can I get her wrong?
It's been a long day, that's for sure.
Oh, that's for sure. Down here at the factory. But yeah, so unfortunately, we do have a few limitations. So for Vinny and Vixie, you're going to have to make your own colored leather armor because there's only 4 sets of armor in Minecraft. We were using custom NPC armor to like recolor and retexture them. Right. Unfortunately, this is just a limitation of vanilla Minecraft. If there was a way that we could like make an armor set for every different color of leather armor, which I think should be possible, but it's not.
I've suggested stuff like that, but it doesn't work. But at the very least, we have all of the vanilla characters in the game. Like all the original armor for that is good. Yeah. And while there's no heads for them in the R&D room, they do exist. And
we're about to show you.
In the Redstone room, when we see that later, you will actually be able to transform yourself to any one of the vanilla characters. And we do have the transformation for things like Vinny and Vixie, but they're kind of derp, and you'll just be a floating head, and you'll have to give yourself your armor.
Or you can just be the ghost. I'm a spooky ghost. So if we go upstairs, I'll just show you. So yeah, we have all the heads here. I mean, the stage is pretty much set up as good as it can, vanilla. We've even got, we've got Bonnie, Chica, and Bonnie, and Chica, and Freddy, and Bonnie, and Vinny's head right here.
Yep. And the command that I just pasted in chat there is what it took to replace the head slots on these guys.
So if you want to take these guys down and role play as these characters, and then want to put them up when you're done, that's how you can do it.
Again, you can use the redstone room to give the head to yourself, but if you want to place the animatronic somewhere else, then you can use that command, and you can, like, when you replace diamond ore, I think there's also, I think gold ore and iron ore are Chica and Freddy respectively.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just place them wherever you want, and then you just place the armor on it manually like you would with any other armor stand.
Now, we also do have the incomplete heads.
Yep.
Honestly, really not a big deal, because the incomplete armor that we don't have anymore was just a few little differences to their regular armor. So if you have the incomplete head on, if you want to be incomplete, you'll look about the same. So
yeah,
it's not really that big of a deal.
I like how we can't see our player tags because of the redstone that's set up as well. I was just like trying to find you and I couldn't see you.
Oh yeah. So that's going on too. So if you guys do want to like use it for role plays, you won't be able to see like the player's name. So that really helps make the whole scene a lot more realistic.
Immersion.png.
Ant, look at me, I'm driving the car. Vroom, vroom. Oh, yeah, actually, you can sit in these. I just thought you should know. Like, not this particular one, but I believe this one over here. You can just take a nice little sit back and relax.
That makes for some really interesting content when your head is sticking out of the top of that.
Shut up, okay? This is a limitation.
All right, let's go ahead and let's check out my side of the factory here. This was my
the
area.
Lamer side.
It was infinitely more interesting, but you have the R&D room, but I have the bathrooms. You have to go all the way across.
You pervert.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give myself some cake.
So in order to do the mirror effect, it's kind of the stereotypical thing. It's where you look through. There's another bathroom over there. Wow, that is quite.
Look at the cake. I'm gonna eat this bathroom pizza cake.
I don't want bathroom pizza. That just doesn't sound appealing at all.
Don't forget that it's called cake.
I would consider that to be a pie more than anything. So if you want to turn off the lights in the facility, you just got to break down this wall.
Oh yeah, let me. I'm gonna game mode 1 myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you want to turn off the lights for the whole facility, you can go ahead and you can do that, and there'll be a massive lag spike. And that's how you do that right here, just to show you guys.
So this is how that little button worked that would turn off the power every once in a while. There was a button that would remotely activate, or actually would set off a command block that would delete that redstone.
Yep. That's how it works. Basically, whenever nighttime came along while the game was going on, that redstone block would get deleted, and that would cause the whole facility.
You there? Ant? This is also another problem that we used to have. This time, I know it's not on my end. This used to be on my end all the time. So give me a few minutes to get my friend Ant back. All right, Ant, you back?
Yeah, my internet, it died for only about 3 seconds, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. But let's go ahead and let's check out my room here.
Ironically enough, that's what would happen to me during the recording session. So now the shoe's on the other foot.
Well, hopefully it doesn't stay that way. I know with you, your call quality would like dip so hard. But man, if my internet's about to be inconsistent, that's going to be ironic on a level that is unprecedented.
Yeah, well, that was ironic and it was unprecedented. So I win. So while you keep on talking, I'm just fixing some glaring changes that I forgot to do. So All
right. So if we go out into the main lobby area where CavemanFilms currently is not, there is the entrance to the apartment. So Dan's going to follow me there as soon as he's done fixing his glaring changes. But the apartment situation is a little bit weird because mostly everything that was there was custom NPCs. But if we go ahead and we check it out anyways, you're going to notice that the apartment is still there. It's just a lot of things are missing. But we figured, again, for the sake of you having, those of you who are going to download the map, having everything to mess with that you want to mess with. I mean, as much is here as we could keep, because otherwise it was all custom NPCs. So yeah, there's no couches here anymore. There's no lamps. There's basically no lighting, but the apartment is here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There is no lighting anymore.
Yeah. But anyways,
we got a vending machine though. So, that's the thing. You guys can fix it if you want, or I can just go.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, feel free, you guys have the resource pack. You guys have the download. Feel free to place whatever you want here. I think it's about time we check out the Redstone room. What do you think?
I feel like that would be good. I thought you were going to the other apartments from like the first episode's cutscene, actually.
Those are outside the map, though. They are there.
Yeah, they are. So I was like running over there. I was like, whoa, where are you at? And I was like, oh, I should just teleport.
Well, go ahead and once you're all set, I broke the window so that we can just leave this way and get to the redstone
You can be
room.
Batman. Hold on, let me just make a few little altercations. Little alterations, not altercations. That's a fight.
Okay, well once you're all set, just teleport to me or something. The redstone room, for those of you watching on Dan's end, when you start at the facility, just go around to the right. There's a glaring area where you can walk into the redstone room. So
I'm just giving them. I'm just giving them a little light touch.
Dan
Literally.
didn't really plan for this recording at
I did.
all.
I just forgot about this one area. Okay. God.
So, anyways, there's a lot going on in the redstone room. There's basically like 3 redstone rooms. So, if you just go into the trapdoors that are there, that takes you into the raw redstone where we have all of our camera equipment, the stuff that sets the day-night cycle and checks for all that. There's some other timing things that are here, but otherwise, it's really boring stuff that you don't really have to mess with that much. The main thing that you want to check out is when you first enter the redstone room area, there's a button here that says teleport to suit up room. So you go ahead and you hit that, and you can suit up as any one of these as you want. So I can become toy Bonnie here.
Rock and roll.
Yeah. And then I can become Foxy as well if I feel like it.
Now,
I can
am
become
Freddy.
Toy Chica. Yep.
Freddy Fazbear.
Chica. I have a cupcake.
Oh yeah.
Do you want?
I
do you
spit
like
out
a
my
cupcake?
microphone, but here you go.
Oh man, you're gonna be dropping some sick beats on me on you,
Yeah,
dude.
and then-
That should be an epic rap battle of Freddy Fazbear's, where it's like Freddy versus Foxy or
Oh,
something.
this is nice. It actually doesn't override your armor. So, like, if you wanted to be incomplete Freddy,
Yeah,
but I'm kind of incomplete Freddy now.
that works. So yeah, I'm gonna totally become a floating head of Nightmare Freddy. Yeah, floating head Nightmare Freddy. There we go.
Oh, and then there's a command book too. So you can like, if you become an animatronic, right?
Yep.
You've got these like, so I'm gonna be Chica, and you got this command book, which
Yep.
I know it looks like a stupid map, but
You have
can
to
actually
right-click on
you
it.
can actually play like vent noises and scream noises,
Mhm.
stuff like,
Like
that. To like, yeah, and give Ant a jump scare. Give me a jump scare. I don't know if. Oh yeah, there it is. Wait, Ant, give me the jump scare. Floaty head.
Oh, okay. Hopefully that doesn't play like the whole. Uh-oh. I hope that doesn't. Okay. There we go. Jump scare.
Ah! It's
Jump
Golden
scare.
Freddy. Get him out of my face! Get him out of my face! Ah!
So
So
yeah,
stupid.
play as an animatronic, you can do that. But if you want to be one of the guards, you can do that as well. Yes, these things are floating because the tables were previously custom NPCs. But
kind
whatever.
of- Oh, yeah,
It's supposed to be dropper or dropper.
Yeah, I thought it was a dispenser. I'm stupid.
Rip.
We'll just
But
put
yeah.
these down. Here we go.
Doesn't really matter. It's just a super random room. And then if you want to reset your guard status, you can do that. So pretty much everything you would need to mess with is in here. And that's mostly how everything works. If you want to go back into the main redstone room area, we can do it right here. And that's what this is. And then one of our actors decided to create a parkour course down here for whatever stupid reason, but it's kind of hilarious, honestly. You started up here and then bam, yeah. Yeah, I mean...
We have fun. We have fun here.
Yeah.
I'm just terrible at parkour. Also, this is like the rudimentary animatronic room.
This was
So-
animatronic room V1.
Yeah, and
was-
it works, but you know.
Wasn't this actually copied straight out of the original map or something, and then we just pasted it into the wall here? I think that's how that works.
No. We didn't have that in the original map at all.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's really ghetto anyways. And that is pretty much the entire My Nights at Freddy's 2 map.
Well, don't you want to
So-
show them the secret rooms that we didn't like the intro, like the intro sequences are, where we had Mr. Cupcake Man and everything, or did you already show them that?
Oh, no, actually, we can go ahead and we can do that. But I think once we are showing that off, we should explain what's going on with My Nights at Freddy's 3, because I think...
Oh, I forgot this guy's here. Hi there, little green goober.
Yep, totally made by one of our actor people. Okay, I fixed that so it's no longer a problem.
He's beautiful. Let me just clear up any other things that might be a problem.
I did. I cleared the problem up. And then there's like walls.
Oh yeah, this is just So we actually had a lot of people help us with this. We had the Voxel Box actually create the aesthetics of the factory.
Yep.
And then the Iron Commander Elliot, he was our like Redstone, and he made all the models and stuff too. He's a really cool guy. You should check him out. A link's going to be in the description to his his I believe he wants us just to link to his YouTube account now or his Twitter. So we'll link to that.
I don't know.
It's something. It's not his Planet Minecraft anymore. Oh,
Yep.
check out the room with the levitating telephone.
Was this one your? Yeah, I think this one was your
Yeah, this
room.
was
'Cause I,
mine.
I
Yeah,
remember designing my room.
yeah, this one
But
was mine.
all right. So let's go ahead and let's check out my apartment. Do you want to explain what's going on? Oh my God, my apartment is bare. Do you want to explain what's going on with My Nights at Freddy's 3?
Oh yeah, so My Nights at Freddy's 3 is taking a little longer than normal. That's kind of par for the course for me. But we're working on some really, really cool stuff. So it's a whole theme park. So it's got rides, attractions, and it's going to be definitely the best series so far. That's scary as heck. You're just a floating head, and you're walking in front of me, behind me, like just looking straight at me.
Oops, hang
It's
on.
crazy.
Let me drink some milk real quick to fix that. Oh my God, I actually heard the noise there. Oh God, now okay, now this is weird. So yeah, there is still a fair amount of the map to do left. I think maybe we might have jumped the gun just a little bit releasing the teaser. However, we don't want to compromise on quality to release this. We want to be sure it's as good as it can be. And I think there might even be a chance we'll record episode 1 before the map is fully done, just when there's enough of it done that we can show off. But we do want to get the best possible product out to you guys, you know,
Yep.
and we want to make the best possible thing.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
don't want to just like crap out episodes just for views, throw the baby in the title and just rake in that revenue. No, that's not what we want to do. We want to make a good, coherent story. This is taking place right after the end of Five Nights at Freddy's Factory. So you'll find out what happens to us after Ronaldo knocked us all out, because he did knock us out. We're not dead, but we're pretty close.
Yeah, and the whole thing where in like night 4, I said 3 nights remaining, that was a mistake. I should not have done that because we had a discussion about the story, and the way that night 5 ended was just such a good way to end that season. It's just a shame that it's taken this long, but it will be worth it, and we do plan on getting those episodes out very consistently, assuming that neither of our internets screw up as much as they did, which is why there is so much of a gap in between episodes for My Nights at Freddy's 2. That really is why it was. We wanted to get those episodes done, and Dan's internet when he was living where
North
he used to
Carolina,
live. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah,
like,
and now I've got like God tier internet, which makes Ant Venom cry in his sleep. So
it does not. I'm okay with my internet. I can stream my high quality streams.
oh yeah, you're okay with your internet. You literally dropped out in this video.
That hasn't happened for like weeks. It was just purely ironic.
It was extremely ironic. But anyway, guys, if you want to play this for yourself, want to play with your friends or whatever, I know a lot of you guys have been asking for it. Well, it's here. You can just go down into the description of both of our videos. You'll find the link and just play on it. Have some fun. Tweet us some screenshots of you playing on it. If you do anything on it, we will check it out. We'll check it out.
Also, leave a like on the video if you want me and Dan to do more co-op stuff together of just random stuff, whether it's Minecraft or other games. Leave a like.
This dude wants me to live at his house when I move out. What a creep.
Wow. So, yeah, I'll be sure to not be a nice guy again. You know?
I'm just kidding.
Just like throwing an offer out there.
Ant Bro Venom, come on, man.
Dude, it was. Remember 4 Pillar Survival?
I do. We should do more of that kind of stuff. Leave a like if you want more.
Well, maybe not like the long-term episodic stuff.
Oh, no.
But more co-op stuff.
Yeah, we should have fun.
Okay,
Anyway, guys.
Anyways, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.